Hey everybody, it's Angelique, also known as The Light. Welcome to my channel. Please stop what you're doing and click like on this video. Subscribe, stay a while if you like spiritual videos, chosen one videos, narcissistic abuse videos, zodiac videos, and this is a channel for you. Thank you to everyone who's been booking their phone sessions with me. Please make sure you get those donations in. The phone booking sessions have gone up, but then now the donations are still scarce. The more donations I get, the more content I pump out. So today's video is going to be about heart chakra, opening up your heart chakra, how to heal your heart chakra. And this is from somebody who's been donating to my channel. I'm not going to say her name because I don't know if she don't want her name out there. I already said her name, but I don't know if she wants her name out in this video. But thank you so much for your donations, and this video is for her. And she wants to know why she's still feeling an individual. She's still feeling somebody in her heart chakra. She's still feeling connected to them. And I did a video about soul ties before, and to me it does impact your heart chakra. But whenever you're apart, I'm assuming you're apart from this person. I'm assuming this might be a lover or a friend, or it could be a relative, but I'm assuming it's probably romantic or a friend, that you're still feeling connected to your heart chakra. And for me, it's always a soul tie. And soul ties can happen between platonic relationships, romantic relationships. I've had plenty of soul ties. And recently I discovered that I think I still have a soul tie with somebody who I was only intimate with twice back in, I think, around 2017, 2018. And we never had a relationship. I knew him since I was a child, since I was around 16, but I'm still feeling him pulling on my heart chakra. And I don't think my heart chakra is broken or is going through anything, but I still feel this individual, and I was only intimate with this man twice. I don't love this man, but I still feel him pulling on me, and that is because we make soul ties with people. And I know I did a video about this where I described, I remember I had a cup. I have a bottle here. I don't have a cup, but I remember I was saying how, when you're a child and you're able to put the can against the wall and you talk through the wall to your friend, that's how it works. So anytime you trauma bond with somebody, anytime, meaning you having conversations where, oh yes, when I was a child, this happened to me. Oh my goodness, that happened to me too. Whether they're telling a lie that happened to them or not, you're still trauma bonding with these individuals. And this is how you end up creating these soul ties with people. And the soul tie is when that person energetically has access to you. Okay, so you're talking about the things that you've been through when you were children, or anything, something that you can relate with that person, whether they're being genuine or not. And that creates a soul tie. Or you spend a lot of time and you have a great time with that individual, and you have so much in common. You laugh with them, you have fun with them, you have great conversations with them, you stay up late and you're talking, y'all take trips together, y'all do fun things together. That can create a soul tie. Sex creates soul ties. So the penis, the vagina, you're a woman, so I keep stressing this, we're portals, okay? That's why the penis is created like that. We take in. I think it's faster for a woman to take in thoughts and to take in feelings and emotions. And I'm not saying that it doesn't happen to men, but this is why men are able, because men deposit. So this is why men are able to have sex with thousands of women, and it can take a while for them to feel. Now it depends. It could be a very evil woman that he sleeps with, and she deplenishes his energy. But you have to understand that when a woman sleeps with a man, he is literally pushing in all of him, his anger, his thoughts, his insecurities, his past trauma, all the women that he slept with, all the men that he slept with. He's depositing all of these things into you. So when you leave or you break up from people, what do you think is still in your spirit? You're literally walking around with this person's mindset, their dreams, their dark thoughts that you didn't even know that they had, habits, things that happened to them in their childhood, all kind of things, or it went into your wound. And this is why a lot of us end up having wound issues, okay, where PCOS or fibroids or cancer of the cervix. All these different things happen to us, okay? And yes, this happens to men as well. So you're literally walking around with this person still in you. They're a part of you. They go, gotcha. Especially, I know how I was having this conversation with somebody where I said, I noticed most of the men that I had unprotected sex with always come back. But the men that I, use condoms with, some of them come back, but 100% that's skin to skin. So if you had unprotected sex with this person, I feel like the soul tie can be stronger because you had that skin to skin. It's almost like a soul contract that you sign with your genitals, basically. So you can create all these mini soul ties or these huge soul ties with people. And this is why even I remember the first guy that, put his seed into me, so to say, released his seed, because I've never been pregnant, released his seed into me. I remember I felt so connected to this guy. Like, he was a narcissist. He was a damn dog. Even when he was engaged, he was trying to get at me and said he didn't want to let me go. Then when he got married, he still couldn't let me go. That is the only man I ever had like a somewhat of an emotional affair, because we weren't sleeping together when he was married, but it was still an inappropriate relationship. And when I thought back to it, what is it about this dude? What is it? And I was like, oh, I think that's what it was, because I wasn't the girl who was letting dudes just, ejaculate in me or anything like that. But this particular dude, I used to let him always do that with me. So I know that's so graphic, but I gotta give it to y'all raw, okay? And you don't realize that sex is spiritual, and this is why you end up having these pieces of people, literally. Even when I was a Christian, we used to go on these retreats. I know I'm talking fast because I got a lot of downloads and information to give. So even when I was a Christian and I used to go to these retreats, these single retreats, or these teen retreats, young adult retreats, where we would go, I think the age limit was probably like 25 or something like that. And I remember this pastor said, every person you sleep with, you are sleeping with the person that they slept with. You are walking around with this person's DNA in you. They are literally now a part of you. It's almost like they just wrote their name on the walls of your vagina, ladies. I'm telling you. They wrote their name on the walls of your your womb. So when someone else go up in there, they're like, oh, okay. Well, then they write their name on their wall. And I understand that we live in this culture where right now casual sex is being pushed, and being the free woman and sleeping with as many men as you want to. I'll let you know, that might be fun, it may feel good, but it's dangerous spiritually, and they don't warn you about that, okay? They don't warn you. Everybody want to be poly and all this, but they don't tell you the dark side of poly, okay? And then when you think about it, even people who's in poly marriages, those are their wives, those are their husbands. They're not randomly going out there having sex with different people who they don't know. But me, my vagina is too sensitive. I cannot be sharing man. I just can't. So that's the reason why you're feeling them pulling on your heart chakra, okay? And I'm having to do cleanses, and I believe in cutting cord rituals, and some of you might think it's witchcraft. That's your business, but my ancestors have been doing this for years. So cutting cord, you can do a cutting cord prayer where they have tons of them on YouTube. I always say this in my videos. They have tons of them on YouTube. And when I was breaking apart from my narcissistic ex-best friend, I randomly found a Christian, a white dude. I forgot what his name is. But I found a prayer, and it was a cutting cord prayer that he created. And I was just like, I'm ready. And I said this prayer. I said the individual's name. And I'm telling you, like, within a few hours, I absolutely did not feel this person in my soul anymore. I didn't feel them being able to, like, chime in spiritually. I didn't feel them in my heart. I forgave him. I forgave me. And I took the lessons that I learned from the situation. So I'm taking it that you don't want to feel this person anymore. Try the cutting cord prayer. Look it up. Maybe one day I'll create a cutting cord prayer and record it. That would be pretty dope. But look up cutting cord prayers, depending on if you're spiritual or you're religious. You know, there are plenty on YouTube, or Google one. Do that prayer and see how you feel after that as well. If you really truly feel like maybe your heart chakra is broken from this individual, you have to forgive them. You have to forgive yourself, and you have to look at the lessons. Write down what you learned from this relationship and what you're going to do differently. It could be romantic, it could be platonic, it doesn't matter. Learn from the relationships that you have with these individuals, okay? Don't dwell on them. And that's the thing. People, we replay over and over and over and over the things that they did to us, what didn't go right, or what went wrong, or what didn't go right, or whatever. What went right. A lot, I know this is going to sound harsh, but sometimes we feel these people because we're not ready to let go. That person done moved on. They probably married, got a girlfriend, got a boyfriend, had kids. A lot of times people are pulling on our heart chakra because we're allowing it. We still have that old residue from the relationship. We're harnessing that person's energy in us. So it's not that they're pulling on us, but the fact that our memories, us not being able to let them go, is what's making us feel like, oh, they're still in my heart. I'm not saying that that's what's going on with you, but this is a possibility. Because I've been there before too, where people moved on, but I'm reliving everything that they did. I'm not able to let go of the relationship. I am stuck on who they used to be and what we used to do. Okay, there was moments, after I had to break all this lip gloss, there was moments where I was in agonizing pain because I had to let go of the ex-best friend. And there were moments where I could just go almost into another dimension and just hang out with him. It was very weird. Like, and just find myself smiling, like in a daydream of like remembering who I thought he was, that false mask, and just having conversations or hanging out with him in another dimension somewhere. And I had to let that go. It was even though that person disrespected me and hurt me, you have to let these individuals go. But don't do this unless you're fully ready, because I'm telling you, when you really do this cutting cord thing, when you really let this person go, you have to be serious about healing your heart chakra. So whatever situation you had, even a death too, I had to do the same thing with a friend of mine who passed when I was younger. When I was 18, my friend died, and he was in my heart chakra for a very long time. Like, I could not let this guy go. I still haven't let him go. I still go over like the good memories and things like that. But to me, I feel it was just so unhealthy, where it was just like, I feel like I was holding him here in a sense. Like, a part of me was holding him. I was holding him. He ain't holding me. His spirit is definitely not holding me. He ain't holding on to me, but I was holding on to him. The what ifs, the what could have been, and how I missed him, how I loved him, and I almost lost my virginity to him. So there was like some type of sentimental value there when it came to him, and how close we became, and I just kept replaying all these memories. So that can even happen with people who are deceased as well. We're holding them in our heart chakra. So I wrote some things down. And how do you know your heart chakra? So there's 7 chakras. I believe the heart chakra is number 4. It's the color green. So wear plenty of green. Don't be wearing no pink. Don't be wearing no red. Trying to remember this person. Wear green, okay? I love green. Green is my favorite color. So wear green. And it says how you know you suffer from your heart chakra being blocked. So you'll suffer from low self-esteem. It will be hard for you to make decisions, anger issues, control issues, codependency, overly concerned about other people and things that you don't need to be putting your energy into. Overly empathetic, okay? You're an empath and you're overly empathetic to the point that you're sacrificing yourself. You're clingy, you're codependent, and you stay in abusive relationships even when you know you got to get out of it. And overly sacrificing, like I just said, you sacrifice yourself for other people's happiness or just to have people in your life. We're not doing that, okay? We ain't doing that in 2022. And what the heart chakra is, it's the center of the person's compassion, empathy, love, and forgiveness. Notice I said that. Forgiveness. You have to forgive yourself. And you have to take the relationship that you have with that person, if they are not in your life, you have to take it for what it is. Everyone is not meant to be in our life forever. Another thing is, I had somebody DM me one day and they're like, oh, how do I do a cutting cord spell? Or how do I get rid of this person? I'm like, do you still talk to them? And she was like, huh? I said, well, how you say you want to get rid of somebody? He keep calling you, he keep texting you, but wait a minute now. This ain't making no sense. You cannot go, you have to go no contact with these individuals. You cannot say that you don't want to feel this person in your heart chakra. You don't want this person to be able to call you up spiritually in the spirit realm or through your heart chakra. You got to let them go. Don't stalk them on social media. Somebody brings them up in conversation, don't talk about them, because you're reliving all over again. A lot of times people be like, Ange, remember that? Who? I don't remember him. I don't know who you're talking about. You don't remember him? Nope. You can show me a picture. I've never seen this man. I turn into Kiki Palmer. I don't know this man. I do not know this man. But anyway, so you have to go no contact. Don't answer their calls. Don't answer their texts. You can't say you want to not feel this way, but you're spending time with them, or you're playing their texting games and their email games, and you're checking their social media to see where they are at in life. You're giving them access. Physically cut these mother effers off. You have to physically cut these individuals off. And I've done that. I ghost these men, okay? Unfortunately, my Instagram sometimes is private, sometimes it's not, and these people will keep checking up on me. But when they contact you, you gotta stand up, you gotta be strong, and you cannot let them back in, okay? I know I'm so corny. You can use mantras to start your healing. I am love. I forgive myself. I open myself to healthy love, healthy healing. I deserve love. Repeating these different mantras. Look some better mantras up, because I just created that in my mind real quickly. When you repeat these things every single day, you write these things down. You put sticky notes on your fridge, on your bathroom mirror, your bedroom mirror, and you're seeing these. You're letting God know. You're letting the universe know that you want real love. You're open for love. You want real family. You want a real soul tribe. You want real friends, okay? Repeating this over and over and over and over again. Sorry, I'm scratching. My eczema is killing me. Foods. There's even foods that you can do to heal your heart chakra. Kale, broccoli, drinking matcha, drinking green tea, green things, leafy foods, okay? Leafy vegetables, avocado, lime, mint, kiwi, green apples. That's just a few things. Also, get in nature. Go hug a tree. Go hug a tree. Everybody's talking to trees now on TikTok. Go talk to a tree. Go hug a tree. Ground. Take your feet. Go walk in the grass. Touch the grass. Lay in the grass. Go buy yourself plants or green flowers or things like that. Surround yourself with these green sceneries, green landscapes, green lipstick, green eyeshadow, things like that. It puts you, when you wear certain colors, it puts you in a certain vibration. And lets the universe know, lets God know, like, yo, I'm ready to heal. I'm open for new experiences and I'm open for new love. But it's really the soul tie. You got to cut that cord, okay? Another thing I also have done, I know it's litter, okay? Or you could do this too. Write people's names down on the paper and burn that paper, right? I release these individuals. I don't feel them. They no longer have access to me. They cannot contact me through my heart chakra. They cannot emotionally trigger me, and burn it and bury it. You can bury those ashes or you can throw it in the water. I used to take write people's names down and put it in a bottle and throw it in the water in Miami. That's litter. Don't do that. But that even works. And trust me, I've never had a bottle come back to me. All right. I just release these individuals, and a lot of us are traumatized and we're hurt by these lovers, by these friends, by these family members, and that is the reason why we feel them. I used to be so worried because I didn't feel my mom. Like, I felt like when she died, she left this planet. She left this dimension. I used to be like, why can't I feel her? But then I'm like, you know what? She is with me. She is with me, and I am like her. She's with me in different ways, but she did it the healthy way. I was able to live my life and move on, even though I still keep her alive in different ways. And I know by the way I act, people think that, she's always pulling on my heart chakra. No, that's just me honoring her and honoring the mother that she was to me, basically. I don't want to cry. It's still cancer season. I get so emotional now. But yes, it's really the soul tie that F's with your heart chakra. It's not the heart chakra. It's the soul tie. You gotta cut that soul tie, and that's why you can hear these people. I don't want to go too deep and say people doing magic and witchcraft on you, because some people do that in order to have access to you, have access to your heart, to your body, to your soul. And it's almost like you're sleeping and you just hear or see that person's name in your mind, and you're just like missing them and longing them and wanting them. A lot of times it's because we felt like we didn't have closure with that person. We didn't have that closure, and we want to still have. We wish it went differently, and it's hard for us to let go, especially if we haven't found a new friend or we haven't found a new family member or a new love. There's no replacement, but even sometimes you get with people and you feel like that's not a replacement. But the truth is this: if you don't do the cutting cord, if you don't heal the heart chakra, you're not going to be able to see the full potential of your next love, of your next friend, of your next family member. You're not going to be able to experience it because you're so hung up on the last individual that's still pulling on your heartstrings. Write things out. I'm telling you, write things out. Write like as if it's happened. I no longer feel blank in my heart anymore. Blank no longer has access to my soul. And then there's people that they even get two candles. I think it's two candles and a rope. So they'll take a candle she's shaped like a woman and another candle that's shaped like a man, or it could be two women, two men, whatever. And they tie a string between the two candles. You can look it up on YouTube. And you basically, that represents the soul tie. And you write your petition, you write what you want, how you want to part from this individual, and then you burn that string. And you let that string burn out between you and that individual. You can do that as well. Some people, they call it witchcraft. Okay, whatever. But you can also do it. That's another form of a cutting cord ritual, so to say, that will break that soul tie. You have to understand, everything is a ritual. When you're getting married, that is a ritual. When you wash your feet at church, that is a ritual. When you're eating communion and drinking the blood and eating the flesh, that is a ritual. We all do rituals. So stop calling one thing evil. Not saying you that I'm doing a video for. I'm talking about other people. Calling things witchcraft and evil when y'all do rituals too. Okay? And my ancestors have been doing these things for years. And these things work. Okay? They've worked for me. Like I said, I still have this one individual who's pulling on me. And then there's people who, they think that they be in the soul tie by themselves. And I'm just like, bruh, I don't love you. I don't want you back. I'm not into you anymore. And they're like, but I thought you felt me. And I mean, I've been holding on to you. So yes, you can let someone go, but they didn't let you go. I've done this before. Like, bruh, I did my cutting cord. I did my cutting cord spell work. Like, I'm done with you, but they're still hooked up on you, watching your social media, and still, nah, bruh, I let you go, bro. I let you go. But yes, please, heal your heart chakra, let go. And I really think the key to this is letting go and forgiveness. Those are like the real keys that unlock your heart chakra. And not giving that person that link to be able to talk to you. Okay? I hope you like this video, guys. I hope you like this video. To the woman who donated for this video, don't forget to get your donations in, guys. You can also request a video, and just email me. You make your donation and you email me and let me know what topic you want me to do, and I can do that for you. All that information and how to donate and how to book your phone session with me. You can book a phone session about spiritual experiences, you need help with narcissistic abuse, you have some spiritual questions, or how to start your healing journey. That's in the description bar and in the comment section. You make your payment. Please, again, when you book something through PayPal, you have to add extra money for the taxes, okay? If you don't want to pay taxes, just use my Zelle, which is neoangie3000 at yahoo.com. I don't know why I keep messing up on that. And then use Cash App. There are no fees. PayPal, there is fees, okay? So if you pay $35 for a phone session, expect to pay $37 because there is a fee on PayPal as well now, okay? All right, I'm all tongue-tied. Let me get out of here. I'm almost at 30 minutes on this video, and that's talking way too long because people today have short attention spans. Have an amazing week, and I'll be putting out more content. I have another video that I'm going to do probably this week. All right, guys, stay blessed, stay protected, stay light, love and light. Bye-bye.